Hey, what's up, you guys? Just decided I would show off my Ramp Druid deck today. Ramp Druid's all about making things cheaper to play earlier and playing big, stupid things. Trying to also ramp up to get into the later game earlier than your opponent, so you can then also play big, stupid things. Alright, let's get into the deck. First card, Innervate. Every Ramp Druid should have Innervate. It makes you play things earlier than you're supposed to. And it doesn't cost anything, so it's wonderful. Wild Growth. Ramp Druid equals Wild Growth. There's nothing else to talk about it. Makes you get into the your later game earlier than your opponent. Wrath helps you control early game. Savage Roar is part of your two-part combo with Force of Nature to help you end out the game. Does altogether with that and Savage Force of Nature does 14 damage. Very nice. Big Game Hunter helps you control things late game because you don't want your opponent to have big things, you want to have big things. Shade of Nexromics, you put him out early, he gets bigger. Swipe helps you control the board. Keeper of the Grove also helps you control the board either through just killing things with its 2 damage, or most of the time you're just going to want to use it for the silence. It's the only silence in this deck also, so use it sparingly. Piloted Shredder also helps with control. 4 damage is nice, and you just kind of just slam it into things. You don't have to worry if it dies, it'll get something else for you. Druid of the Claw helps you keep things from hitting you in the face. And it also helps you stall out until late game. Lothab. He makes your opponent spells cost more, and that would help you draw out into the late game. Your opponent can't do anything, it makes them frustrated. And he's just cool. Sledge Belcher, same thing with Druid of the Claw. He's a taunter, he helps you draw out to the late game. Force of Nature, already talked about it with Savage Roar. You can use it earlier than that if you're getting into trouble to help clear out the board though. Emperor, I can't spell his last name, we're just going to call him Emperor for now on. Emperor helps you make everything cheaper, which is and allows you to play big things early, which is what this deck does. Ancient of Lore helps you draw cards in the late game whenever you don't have cards in your hand, or if you're about to die you can use the health. And it doesn't hurt that he's a 5/5 body. Ancient of War. Most of the time use him as a taunter in order to stall out and hopefully get either something else big to help you out. You can choose to use it as the 10 attack if you have something else to make sure that he's going to stay alive. And I have won games with this 10 attack Ancient of War before. Very nice. Dr. Boom because he's stupid OP. And with Kelthus over here, you can make Dr. Boom kind of crazy with his boom bots. This dude's in here because he's super OP also. Like I said, with the boom bots, you can bring him back. You can also bring back all these other things that just annoy the crap out of people. And some of these things like Sledge Belcher and Piloted Shredder have Death Rattle, so you'll just be activating their Death Rattles more and more and more. Wonderful. And of course, my favorite card in the world, Ragnaros. He ends games. Period. And that's the deck. You play big stupid things and you do stuff to stall to where you can play big stupid things. Alright, enough of me talking about this deck. Let's go in and play a game. Shall we? Alright. Druid versus Hunter.
Let the hunt begin.
Here we go. Let's see what we got. Take him out. Take that out. Keep Wild Growth. Alright, the whole game plan is to try and stall out and ramp up to the point to where in-game comes and we can just use bigger things and combos to end our opponent. We have 2 Wraths, which is good for board controlling stuff. Wild Growth helps us ramp up. This guy right here, Druid of the Claw, and Sledge Belcher will help us tank if we need it. We can put a taunt up to help block. And our Druid of the Claw can also be used to charge and attack with. But as of right now, we're just not going to do anything. I could have played coin into the gym with a Wild Growth. Especially him being a hunter, he could be very face heavy. But I'm going to try and use coin. I was going to use coin to either get into one of these two, probably Sledge Belcher on turn 4, but now I'll probably use it maybe on him on turn 5. Maybe I'll do the same thing with turn 4, just put it up there. Use that first. And my turn, I think that's what I'm going to do. On turn 4, I'll coin, turn 4, I'll coin into Sledge Belcher, and then turn 5, I can do this into him, and then turn 6 into the Emperor. And he looks like he is going face hunter. So I need to put something up. Put something up defensive. He could be doing Beast Hunter also. Either way. Beast Hunter or Zoo Hunter. If he's doing that route, then he's just going to try and fill up his board where these rats and this Force of Nature will come into play. I kind of want to save Force of Nature to do the combo with it with Savage Roar to end the game.
Excuse me.
Let us see.
Where shall I strike?
I'll do this.
Job's done.
Right now, just trying to stall him out as much as I can to where I can get to the end game and I can play some nice things. Yeah, and with him playing this, he's definitely doing the Beast Zoo Hunter. So I'm a little bit, I don't have to worry too much about him throwing stuff in my face, which by now he should have been like, if he was doing Aggro Hunter by now, he should have had me half dead. Or close to it. He should have been played a whole lot more things if he was Aggro Hunter. Or Face Hunter.
I let the dogs out.
Well, see, that's cool. That's a good combo that the Hunters have. But I can kind of mess with it right here with this. I kind of do want to play him, though. But this is what we'll do. We'll do this.
Safeguard the land.
We'll ruin his day. We'll play this to 3 to get rid of this guy. And I'm going to attack him in the face. Because if he made this a taunt, then he doesn't want me to hit him. And that's my thinking of hitting him in the face instead of just attacking the turtle. He could have another Houndmaster though. And against a zoo hunter, you're going to kind of want to get rid of multiple creatures because he's just going to keep trying to pump that up. He's just going to try and stack the board with a bunch of things and then put other things like this raid leader and then the Houndmaster and stuff to pump everything up. Or specific things up. So we're going to have to do a little bit of controlling while at the same time getting him down low enough to end him whenever we can. What are you doing? Oh, Arcane Shot. I thought he was going to do Hunter's Mark. Okay.
Feel nature's wrath.
Like I said, we're going to get rid of some stuff. I should be trying to play him right now, but maybe not. I don't really have much stuff in my hand. It would be great to reduce this down, but without the Savage Roar, there's no real point. I might be able to play this next turn and end it though. It's depending on how many creatures I have left up. Coconuts! Oh wow. Oh look, the Savage Roar. 6, 7, 8, 9. So next turn I can do that. Or 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I can just beat him right now.
Feel nature's wrath. For the wild.
And there you go. Perfect example of Ramp Druid. On to the next one. Alright, up for the next game. For this one, we definitely do not need Ragnaros in the beginning. We'll keep Wild Growth and Wrath. Wrath to help control and Wild Growth to ramp up. Don't need you either. Oh well. Okay, we'll just draw all big cards. That's fine. That is one of the few problems I have with the Ramp Druid, is that every now and again you'll just start drawing a whole bunch of heavy things in the beginning of a game. And you just kind of pucker on. Do I Wild Growth and try and get up faster, or do I just get rid of this and get a draw out of it? Or, you know, the best thing would be to do this. There, that way I don't lose any useful cards later. I get rid of his creature, because he's probably going to be playing Zoo Beast Hunter or Aggro Hunter. Second hunter in a row I play today. Oh, we have an Innervate, so maybe we can play these big things later. But right now we're going to play the Shade and just let him become his own big thing. If I wanted to, I can also Innervate to get a free Wild Growth out and just try and ramp up faster. I think I might try and play Dr. Boom on turn 5 though, to tell you the truth. And here's where saving Wrath comes in nice and handy. And then we'll do the Wild Growth. Oh, I was about to attack with him. My philosophy is that I usually want to get him to around 5-5 or 6-6 and then attack with him. Because if you wait to ramp him up all the way to 7 to start attacking, they could easily big game hunter him. If you're playing against a priest, you might want to start attacking at 4. Because that 4 is the magic number to where priest can't hit him with Power Word, or Shadow Word Death and Shadow Word Pain. Oh, I am at 6. That's right, I'm Wild Growth into it. So you know what, we'll do Kelthus.
Soldiers of the cold dark, obey the cold path.
And he just quit. Okay. What I was planning on doing was playing him, and then next turn trying to play Dr. Boom and just have his boom bots keep coming back and forth, back up. But that's the game. It happens. Alright. Game versus a mage. That needs to go away. I kinda wanna get rid of some stuff to get some innervates, but I kinda don't wanna get rid of these guys. We'll get rid of that one. And hope that we'll draw into another 5-drop. Or we'll just get big things. That's cool too. Not really. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's nice. We'll just turn coin into the wild growth. Just get a step on the good foot. I know everybody's having the hobby or habit or to use the standard deck backs because they want you to either think that they're new people or to not show their experience, or they just are new people and they don't have a deck back yet. Especially with all of the new people coming in on the phones. We'll just attack into him.
For the wild.
No problem. No point in wasting a wrath. Throwing down the engineer and then throwing down this, they're both standard cards, so I'm assuming that this is a new player. We're just gonna control. Yeah. No point in going crazy. Not yet, anyway. Could have played that, but then he probably would have attacked into me. It's like all the cards from my youth coming out to play. Say youth, it was like a year ago. What to do? Now we'll play this. And then we'll just hero up again.
For the wild.
Usually you see these in hunter decks. They like to combine Beastmaster, Houndmaster with them. So now what shall we do? I don't want to use the Keepers of the Grove yet, because even if I silence or damage these things, it won't really matter. And then there's usually something better you can silence them with. Wrath's kind of useless. I'm not really scared of these things though. If it would be a hunter, it would be different. But with a mage, I'm not too scared of it. Maybe I should be, but I'm just not. Yeah, we won't do anything.
For the wild.
If I take 4 to the face, that's fine. I'm setting up quite well with my mana. And then I got these guys in the background.
Dingo! Yes.
And being a new player, I don't assume that she, and I'm going to call her she because she's playing as Janna, but I don't assume that she has any legendaries or anything colossal that would ruin my day.
I wonder.
We'll do this, force her to attack into this thing. She'd have to attack into it with almost everything. Or just these two. No, no, 1, 3, I don't know where my mind is. Yeah, she'd have to attack into it with pretty much everything. Or polymorph it, that would be a problem. Being a new person, she probably has that. I'm assuming. Yeah. Here comes a face full of damage. Okay.
Where shall I strike?
Alright, try and control some of her stuff. These turtles are still getting on my nerves. Fireball to the minion. I'd rather it deal the fireball to a minion than to my face. What to do now? We'll do this.
I see.
Then we'll deal 2 damage to this raptor. And we'll end it there. This person with standard cards is actually giving me a little bit of a trouble. Oh wow! A 9 cost polymorph. Okay. Not only that, but I have not gotten any of my like super big things, which is kind of depressing. We'll do that. Get rid of these turtles once and for all. And we'll draw cards. Oh, an innervate. That could be semi-useful.
They'll never know what hit 'em. They'll never know what hit 'em.
Now let us see. Protect ourselves. It would be nice if I drew something like Ragnaros, Ysera. Oh, there's a fireball. Dr. Boom, which I haven't drawn. Like, I drew him 1 out of the mini games I've played today, and I didn't get to play him. There's a Savage Roar, which is not too useful, but whatever. Oh, that's nice. I feel like all I've done this game is control, control, control.
I must safeguard the land.
We'll do 2 damage to her. And I'll play him. And I'll hero up. Now, I could attack into her, but I don't want to take the 4 damage. Especially when I have a taunter who's probably going to take the kill her anyway when she attacks into him. She's gonna have to get rid of this first, and either way, his 1 damage to all minions is gonna take care of her, so don't even worry about it. Now, if he gets silenced, I'm gonna be kinda bad. Or we can have this weird arcane missile go off.
Where shall I strike?
Damn it. I could have done the charge with this and got some extra damage out, but I really hate to use Savage Roar to get rid of one stupid thing.
Feel nature's wrath.
Die, landlubber!
For the wild.
I can't have that many cards left in between me and my big stuff. She's out of cards in her hand. I got an Innervate and that's it. Ooh. She used 2 polymorphs already, right? Yeah, she did. One of them was super expensive. So we're gonna do something I don't normally do with this guy, is make him 10 attacker. We'll crank up the hero power.
For the wild.
See if we can't get 10 damage with Ancient of War.
I hope you like my invention.
What you got for me?
Ready to ride.
Oh. And then a fireball. That takes care of my taunter.
For the wild.
Get rid of her. So it's basically us just top decking at this point, seeing who can get what. The thing is, I'm pretty sure she's played all of her big cards. Unless she got something like a Pyroblast. Pyroblast would suck really bad right now. That would be the end of me. I didn't even think about that until just now. But I won. I won health. 10 here. And 3 there. Attack mode, Ancient of War. Pulling out the win. Well, I think that's going to be the last one. See you guys later. Hope you enjoyed Ramp Druid. Remember to like and subscribe. Later.